Inspiring message for Stefon before the game. One inspiring message for him.
Good luck.
Moosa's really upset.
While I'm stretching and somebody steps on my foot, I might have lost it.
What the? 2 weeks ago, when the New England Patriots punched their ticket to the Super Bowl, we thought Patriots wide receivers Stefon Diggs and Cardi B were going to be hip-hop's Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
We're going to the Super Bowl! Let's go!
The stuff she says sometimes is like, take them to Tulum tonight on Delta.
Take them to Tulum! They want to go to Tulum tonight on Delta. Put them on Delta.
I'm like, this girl is hilarious.
Honey, I just came from a party. I took like 7 shots. I'm late. Y'all talking to me and I'm drunk as a mother.
Leading up to the Super Bowl, Cardi B was outside. She was living her best life in San Francisco at all the events. But we should have known something was up.
Inspiring message for Stefon before the game. One inspiring message for him.
Good luck.
So I got the scoop from our friends over at Page 6. Word on the street is Diggs invited another woman to the big game. Cardi B left the game early, and then they unfollowed each other on social media. Steph, get ready to hear your name in some new song. She's probably in the studio right now cooking up the heat. I'm talking the 2026 version of They Not Like Us. Cardi, you thought you were special, huh? Have you not seen this video?
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Why Diggs?
Man, no. We're gonna leave it like that. No.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stefon Diggs.
Why Diggs?
He's crazy.
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Well, nobody want me to date this, is it? I'm a great guy.
You know what? It doesn't matter what Jake Paul, Donald Trump, and the rest of the so-called American patriots out there said. Bad Bunny's halftime show was lit, and it was actually the best part of Super Bowl 60. And you shouldn't be labeled woke or even anti-American if you liked it, because you weren't the only one.
I think Bad Bunny is amazing. I think he's a perfect choice, especially considering the state of the world. Because we've always been a nation built on being together, unity.
I've never seen so many white guys all of a sudden act like they don't like big booty Latinas on TV. I mean, that is unbelievable, dude. The set design was fucking fantastic. Somebody got married. Ricky Martin showed up. Lady Gaga was there. She was like, I got your English song. But I legitimately was like, this is a quality show.
Bad Bunny's music is energetic. It's good for working out. It inspires me to keep moving. And I'm learning another language at the same time. So now I'm bilingual. Mi mucho gusta bailar y me encantan las hamburguesas y los tacos, papi chula. So, but don't play.
The Seahawks, Super Bowl champions for the second time.
The saddest day in sports is Monday after the Super Bowl. Sports fans have to come to that sad realization that we're not going to have football for another 6 months. It's basketball's time to shine. But the NBA looked like the WWE Monday Night Raw with all the fights that broke out. And former NBA All-Star Gilbert Arenas was all for it.
I've never, ever seen 2 fights on a Monday.
And this thing is really starting to escalate. Oh my goodness. And Moosa's upset.
Smart. Y'all smart. Football's gone. There's only one sport that's about to run the algorithm. Basketball.
No guns, Gil, just old school hands being thrown. But here's the fights that he's referring to. First, it was the Hornets Pistons.
Headbutt right there, yeah.
Moosa's really upset. Goodness, now Miles and Duran and Beef Stew. This is out of control. Oh, wow.
I haven't seen a dust-up like that in quite some time.
And then another scuffle broke out at the Hawks T-Wolves game.
Nobody's letting go. And this thing is really starting to escalate.
All right, crazy and wild take here, but I think those fights have nothing to do with the emotions that come with competition. Those fights look like someone's mad that another player is about to hit their player prop bet or even their over-under and mess up his parlay. I'm just saying. The one thing that we're missing out on with all these fights is Pistons enforcer Isaiah Stewart.
And then Miles went after Duran. And then Isaiah Stewart, who wasn't in the game at all.
They ran multiple guys at JD. JD and Stu consider themselves to be brothers. Human instinct tells him to protect his little brother.
Sprinting off the bench to get into the action. Remember, this is the dude that tried to fight LeBron.
Stewart and LeBron. Look, here goes Stewart. And he's still trying to get loose.
You don't draft a guy like that and expect him to sit on the bench when the fight breaks out.
You're not expecting him to stay on the bench. Fuck, I was drafted in Detroit.
So I'll do right there. But to anyone who has a problem with basketball players getting in fights and brawls, make sure you keep that same energy the next time a fight breaks out at a hockey game.
And what a tilt this is!
And honestly, I think this was good for basketball. When they care, we care. I'm still not watching the All-Star game, though.
Here, Team Chuck and Wembanyama, another highlight.
It's real basketball is different. This was like, this was like a layup line.
All right, here's this week's quick takes. We're going to stay on the NBA fights. Hornets forward Brandon Miller was asked about the fight, and his response.
What was it like being out there in the middle of all that action?
What was it like? It was fun. Next question.
But not everybody was involved with the brawls and the fights. Duncan Robinson looked like he wanted absolutely no smoke.
Who wasn't in the game at all.
Only person I'm mad at, Duncan Robinson. If it ever come a time where your teammates acting like they don't trust you, you earn that, dog. Look at him. Oh my
Instant
God,
meme.
dog.
Instant
That's
meme. At least
Duncan, that's a
pretend,
bad
right?
dog.
Look at him. It's like, oh, geez, guys, come on, man. Can't we all just get along?
If I feel like I can get up and down, I always try to be available.
Our last quick take video isn't really a fight per se. It's Laker guard Jackson Hayes pushing the Wizards mascot for allegedly stepping on his foot.
Washington Wizard!
Tough guy alert. You got players actually brawling and throwing hands on the court, and this is the guy that gets suspended for shoving a mascot.
Obviously apologize to the team, to the mascot. We all try to get ourselves in a mental space and a physical space to get ready to go out and play a game. And when I'm stretching and somebody steps on my foot, I might have lost it. Should have handled it a different way. And we live and we learn.
Jackson Hayes is going to compete in this year's dunk contest. So if I'm that mascot, I'm going to get my get back. I'm taking out his knees. All right, that's it for What's the Take. Today, we learned that the NBA players care so much about the sport that they'd fight for their respect. We're now on the lookout for Cardi B's potential diss track on Stefon Diggs, and pushing mascots don't get you street cred. Check us out again next week, same time, different takes.